this is Kelsey with WrestlingInc.com, and here are your Extreme Rules pay-per-view results. Starting with the pre-show, Cien Almas beat Sin Cara. Then, Sanity defeated The New Day in a tables match when Eric Young put Kofi through a table from the top rope. The main card started with a surprise when the B-Team beat the Leaders of Worlds to become the new Raw Tag Team Champions. Next up, Finn Balor beat Constable Baron Corbin. Then, in the SmackDown Women's Championship, Carmella benefited from a distraction by James Ellsworth as she slammed Asuka's head into the shark cage to retain the title. Next was the United States title match. Nakamura hit Hardy with a quick low blow before the bell. After Hardy said he was ready to go, Nakamura beat him in under a minute with a Kinshasa. Randy Orton then returned and came down to the ring to stomp on the already down Jeff Hardy, much to Nakamura's surprise. Next up, Kevin Owens beat Braun Strowman by a technicality as Braun threw him off of the top of the steel cage and through the announce table, which resulted in Owens' feet hitting the floor first. Owens was then stretchered backstage. Before the show, the Bludgeon Brothers attacked Team Hell No, creating an unfair advantage for their match. Daniel Bryan started the match solo. Kane later came down in a walking boot, but the Bludgeon Brothers still managed to retain the SmackDown tag titles. In what many thought would be the main event, Bobby Lashley beat Roman Reigns using a spear. In the Raw Women's Championship match between Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax, Ronda Rousey was sitting ringside. She later got involved, but in the end, Bliss would DDT Jax on a chair to retain. In the WWE title match between Rusev and AJ Styles, Styles worked Rusev's leg throughout and ended up retaining using a phenomenal forearm. In the main event, it was a 30-minute Iron Man match between Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins for the Intercontinental title. The match was back and forth. Seth Rollins won the first 3 falls within the first 10 minutes, but after Drew McIntyre attacked Seth, Dolph proceeded to capture 4 falls in 5 minutes to take the lead. The match seemed to end in a draw, which would have led to Dolph retaining, but then Kurt Angle came down and called for a sudden death overtime. McIntyre came back out and distracted Rollins so that Ziggler could hit the zigzag and win. For more details and for the fallout of the pay-per-view, go to WrestlingInc.com.